All right, we'll take that. We'll take that win. I mean, a little scary down the stretch, but nonetheless, it's a win, and the Raptors win 113-105 over the Philadelphia 76ers and have now won 2 straight games. They win 6 in a row, you lose 1 game, and then you come back and you win 2. That's what good teams do. And the Raptors did it in this one. First quarter wasn't too great, though. 29-28 Philly. Couldn't really defend. The shots weren't falling very early. Rough start. But the second quarter, the Raptors were rolling. 31 points to Philly's 20. And that's really the quarter that did it, because it was 27-27 in the third quarter and 29-27 Philly in the fourth quarter. That second quarter was really, really big, and I got to credit a good bit of that to Serge Ibaka, who had a really big night. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But Raptors shoot 54% from the field, which is an unreal number. I mean, that's just, we saw them shoot, 52% from 3 in the last one? Well, 54% from the field in this one. They only shoot 32% from 3 to Philly's 31%. Philly also shot 45% from the field, which is, you're playing Philly, so you should be able to defend better, but it's okay. It's serviceable, I guess. They shoot 88% from the line. Raptors shoot 79% from the line. Rebounds, dead even, 37 apiece. But they were +3 in the offensive boards, and as we've been saying over a long period of time now, moving the ball, getting assists is what helps your team win, what helps the Raptors win. And they had 25... Did I say rebounds? If I said rebounds, I feel like an idiot. 25 assists. I think I really did say rebounds. That's awful. 25 assists in this game. They had 25 assists as well, but the Raptors had 25 assists. That's very, very good. And like we've been saying, when the ball's moving, your offense is humming. That's just what happens, because then their defense has to scramble when you're moving the ball, and then you get a good look, right? The Raptors were getting their good looks before, but they just weren't knocking them down. Now they are. The assist numbers, they're going up. Also, 12 steals for the Toronto Raptors in this, and 12 flipping steals, and 9 blocks. But hang on. 6 of those 9 blocks are Serge Ibaka alone. Some of you guys are thinking, well, what's his career high in blocks? Because 6 blocks is a lot. He had 11 blocks one time. 11. That is ridiculous. Speaking of Serge, speaking of the man himself, Serge Ibaka, he had a big night in this one. Not a career high, but his most points he scored as a Toronto Raptor. 24 points, 6 boards, and obviously 6 blocks. He missed his first couple shots to start the game. He ended up 11 of 17 for 64% and knocked down a couple free throws there. JV, 14 points, 8 boards. He was great. He was also 7 of 9 shooting, so he was really efficient. Great game for JV. DeMar Carroll, I know we've been ripping this guy a lot, but in 23 minutes, so a very minimal time, he had 10 points and 5 boards. Didn't shoot the ball extremely efficiently, 4 of 11, 36%, but he did have 10 points and 5 boards. That's what it is. DeMar DeRozan, 17 points for him, which is not usually what we're used to seeing from DeMar, but what we said to start the year, we got to see if this guy can do everything. Like, do other things instead of just score. He had 9 assists in this game. Now, there were times where I'm like, DeMar, that's a shot you got to take, because you can knock that down, no problem. But he dished it off and got the assist. 9 assists for DeMar DeRozan. He had a big one there. And, he did shoot efficiently. He only shot 11 shots. 6 of 11 for 54%. It was 5 of 5 from the line. Efficient, good from the line, just moved the ball well. And his teammates helped them win this game. That is a great thing to see. Corey Joseph had 9 points, 5 boards, and 6 assists. I mean, he had an all-around pretty decent game. Pirtle was good off the bench. Norman Powell was good off the bench. And I thought Van Vliet was good off the bench. DeLon Wright was pretty good in my eyes. Again, except for that last, 5 minutes of that fourth quarter where everyone's like, okay, can we kindly, hold this down? They got to a 6-point lead at one point. We're like, oh, relax, guys. Let's close this darn game out, all right? But they were able to get the win. That's really all that matters in this one. And before I start talking about standings and how things might work and all that kind of stuff, We have 5 games remaining, not including tonight's game. I don't know if you guys are interested. Let me know in the comments down below. What are you guys saying about going down to Jurassic Park for the playoffs? I mean, I know if you guys want to do it, I'll be down there. I might even be down there anyways, but I want to know who's going to be, who's going to be there. I want to fire you guys up. We'll have a blast. But let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys are interested in that. And that'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool to see all you guys and have a blast watching a playoff game. Like, come on. Hopefully the weather holds up and it's not absolute garbage. But hey, let me know. Like I said, let me know what you guys think about that whole deal. And it's great news. Raptors win 2 straight. Talking about Jurassic Park. We're in the playoffs. We're so close to it starting. It's so good. But we are not there yet. We're not there yet. And their next game is Tuesday night in Indiana. So it's the final game against Indiana this year. Really, the final game against Indiana in the past, month. But you're on the road this time. You won both your games at home. Take care of business on the road with the team really battling for a playoff spot. They probably updated it by now. But, I mean, how crazy it is, right? Okay, at one point, before Chicago won tonight's game, there was a 3-way tie for 7th, 8th, and 9th place. And obviously, 9th does not make it. So there's one team out of Chicago, Miami, and Indiana who are not going to make the playoffs. I don't know who it's going to be. I'd prefer it to be Chicago because I don't even want to test them facing the Raptors at all. But we can't control that, and that's really what we can't do, And the Raptors, I mean, if Indiana can find a way to beat Cleveland tonight, the Raptors are only going to be 1.5 games behind the Cleveland Cavaliers. But I don't expect that to happen. I'm just thinking about the Raptors and how it was a positive night for them. And now we can look to the next one. That's what we got to keep doing, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video and you enjoyed this game, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. I mean, comment down below what you guys thought of this game. Who impressed you? Who is your player of the game in this one? Would you give it to DeMar? With being, obviously, the facilitator he was. 17 points, 9 assists, as we've been saying over the course of the video, really. Serge Ibaka with 24 points and 6 boards and 6 blocks. I mean, who was your guy? I don't know who I'd give it to. You know what? I can't do it. Let me know who your player of the game is. And we'll talk to you guys... Well, tomorrow night, or evening, more or less. No, probably night, because I will be evening. Blue Jays edition, Blue Jays, Orioles, season opener, baby. Let's get her going. And also, Leafs edition tomorrow night as well. So we got a double barrel action. We're going to have a lot of double barrel actions coming up within the next little while because the Jays pretty much play every day. So we got lots of stuff coming out. And like I said, Monday, Leafs edition. Leafs are in Buffalo taking on the Sabres. Sabres lost to the Islanders today, so hopefully the Leafs can continue the Sabres losing ways. Not like we did the last time we went to Buffalo. And Freddie, stay healthy. And also, like we've said, Tuesday, Raptors edition, as they're in Indiana, taking on Paul George and the Pacers. We'll see you guys then.